started now. The kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Dalton bootlegs out. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Tyson Alualu. Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Play action now. Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
I'm the best in the game.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over first.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
4-yard line.
Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Roethlisberger will throw. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there.
Oh, nice slide.
First downs on each play.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dalton hands off to Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And here's another interception. The third of this first quarter. Sean Davis with a pick.
They'll take over.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 7.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
26-yard line.
On the counter, it's Connor. Down to the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to control the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
It is inches from the upright. It's
Come on, dude.
to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
That's such an impressive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
They'll take over.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Ben Roethlisberger keeping it himself. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And maybe there that was just a case
you gotta
of
love it, baby. Give me
overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
2nd and 6.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Facing this, and he'll take it to the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys cut into that lead. And it's good. It makes it 22-7 now.
Makes the score Steelers 22, Cowboys 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
1st and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 9.
Brings the last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
And now look at him go.
What a play. What a play.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Benny Snell, 79 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Dalton off play action. He'll buy some time right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
You thought you had it,
The
didn't
20.
you? You thought you had
10.
it.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now Pollard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sack.
That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And now here is another interception. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Connor.
Ooh, he's running, he's
Connor
running.
loses it.
Wow,
Woo!
that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Antoine Woods able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt is minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Time do you have to be there?
5:30.
Huh?
I have to leave at 5:30.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
This is our new clan member. It's the first clan member, so I want to look at him. You're just chilling. What are you doing?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I'm a doctor, and even I found that disgusting. And what the hell's up with this music? I'm a doctor, and even I found that disgusting.
I get those goosebumps every